People are used to simplifying everything so that the execution of daily tasks doesn't take long. Coffee can be made at the press of a button. You can order a taxi with a couple of taps on your smartphone screen. The creation of printed circuit boards is not included in the list of easy processes. Their production is a long and laborious job, requiring a lot of manual skill. The specialists at Volterra decided to put an end to this. This company has developed equipment that meets modern-day standards and allows printed circuit boards to be created by pressing a couple of buttons. Volterra is a compact machine that can even work at home. The device uses inkjet printing with a special conductive composition based on silver, and is something like a printer or plotter which prints on the PCB. It should be noted that the device can even create double-layer printed circuit boards. This is because the print head in just a few seconds can be replaced by another, which prints with an insulating compound. A third head performs the function of a solder paste dispenser, and you can buy the device for $1,200. Knitterate. Here we have a unique device, which is essentially a printer for printing clothes of various materials. It's much easier to operate than traditional knitting machines, but at the same time it's relatively inexpensive and affordable compared to industrial equipment. Knitterate can create garments from a variety of materials, such as wool, cotton, and acrylic. The device can print simple garments, such as a tie or a scarf, completely independently. But if you want to create a more complex object from several pieces, the person will have to help the device out. Knitterate creates the different parts of the garment, and the person combines them together. It should be noted that the fabric created has exactly the same quality as if it were woven in the traditional way. To create a model, you can use absolutely any graphic program, and the model can be imported into the Knitterate application with a couple of clicks. The main advantages of the equipment are its compactness as well as its high speed. For example, creating the components of a woman's long dress takes no more than 5 hours. The cost of Knitterate is $7,500. The Sarens SGC-120. The construction of factories, power plants, and different oil or gas platforms is an industry in which workers face an enormous number of challenges. One of them is the inability to use standard equipment due to its insufficient capacity. The model SGC-120 from the Belgian company Sarens is an amazing crane. It's also one of the largest in the world. It has been designed specifically to perform difficult tasks in the places we've listed before. As you may have noticed, its design is very unusual. Instead of the usual wheels and tracks, it has a round support, almost 45 meters in diameter. Workers need several days to install this crane using smaller cranes, but after that they'll have a more stable machine with a higher lifting capacity at their disposal. Despite its power, the model is compact, and thus can be used for a wider range of tasks. The Sarens SGC-120's capacity is about 5,000 horsepower. The main boom is 130 meters long. It can be used to lift objects weighing up to 3,200 tons. As you might have guessed, for the crane to lift such significant loads, it needs a serious counterweight. It consists of 36 containers, each weighing 100 tons. The Robbins Crossover XRE TBM. The next specialized equipment is a tunneling shield. This huge machine can only be used on large construction sites, as well as in mining excavations, and it is simply indispensable. First and foremost, the tunneling shields are in demand for mining. The huge cutting edge bites into the soil and the rock, effectively crushing the resulting mass, and then sends it outside via a long conveyor belt. Or, as in the video shown on the screen, the shield is used for tunnel construction, for example to build a road or a sewerage tunnel. The model shown was developed by specialists from the American company The Robbins, and it's been already used on complex projects in different parts of the world, from Mexico to Australia. The impressive diameter of 12 meters makes the equipment universal. It can work on a wide variety of ground types, from soft ground to hard stone. The design is optimized for each individual case, so the tunneling shield always remains efficient and productive. Kobelco SK400 DLC-10. Construction machinery is now so advanced that there are special machines for any task, even the most unusual ones. The SK400 DLC-10, developed by the Japanese brand Kobelco, is technically an excavator, but has a slightly expanded functionality. This machine was designed specifically for the demolition of buildings and foundations. It has a huge number of remarkable features and advantages. First of all, the manufacturer highlights the ease of transportation, as well as the simple process of assembling and disassembling the machine. The significant height of the excavator allows it to work with structures up to 24 meters tall. But that's not all. If the height of the buildings to be demolished is lower than that, the boom can be easily shortened by pulling out a 3.5 meter section. That's how you achieve greater variability. If you need to work with low buildings and foundations, the boom can be replaced by one that can withstand heavier tools. The video shows that it doesn't take more than 21 minutes to change the boom. The Mammoet SPMT. If you've always wondered how truly heavy loads of more than 100 tons are transported, the following equipment will answer all your questions. This is the SPMT from the Dutch company Mammoet. The abbreviation stands for Self-Propelled Modular Transporter. It's a large wheeled vehicle which has a unique design and most likely doesn't look like any truck you've seen before. Notice how low the machine is. The transporter is able to pass under the load mounted on the supports. Then the hydraulic mechanism comes into action, increasing the height of the machine. That's how it picks up the cargo from the supports. The SPMT guarantees the stability of the load too, and a perfect horizontal position in any situation. The special suspension allows the wheels to change the level independently of each other, which prevents the platform from tilting. In addition, the rear can be raised to avoid hitting the ground when driving on rough terrain. The company offers several models, and the maximum payload is 216 tons.